What is going on, everybody? Hello. Hello, hello. If you are watching this on the replay, thank you so much for being here. Let me see and make sure we are good to go. There it is. Okay. So, I know I just posted a video about how much I'm earning on my cards, but I caved. I want to play in some of these tournaments, and so I have taken my cards off the market. I had a couple good days, earning several thousand DEC with all of that, but yeah, now we're back. Now, I'm not going to play too much today because of the fact that my cards are still returning. So let's go ahead and actually, I want to do some checkups here on my O'Shaughnessy's. Let's do not in any sets. And then for rent. Actually, no, not for rent. Okay, so I gotta wait a couple more hours, and then it'll be good. Alex, what is going on? Hello, hello. Now, looking at my deck specifically, we'll see how much time I gotta wait. It was last night that I decided to call off the rental, so it should be by the latest tonight. Although I wonder if I'm gonna be subject to that. Like the waiting period, sorry. Okay. So, I have all of these cards back. Furious Chicken, what's going on? Hello, hello. And actually, let me charge my phone here, otherwise I won't have the comments up. Okay, Alex, do I get airdrops for holding Gladius packs? I'm not sure. Furious Chicken, do you know? I don't have Gladius packs. I don't play in any brawls, so I feel like I am totally missing out on that side of things. Oh, it's another 6 hours until I get Blight. I really need Dr. Blight. You're playing Dota? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. You should stream Dota. Stream Dota on Twitch. I'm sure there's a big community there for that. Guess who's back? Back again. What's going on, Mario? How are you? Dr. Blight is so expensive to rent. Is he? For level 1 or like leveled up? Dom, what's happening, Dom? How are you? Let's go and check the market, shall we? Because I'm curious to see rentals where Dr. Blight lists on this. Look at this. Dr. Blight isn't even the most expensive. Now, for a leveled up Dr. Blight, I can see that being vastly different. So let's see here. Actually, let's go to level 2. Dr. Blight still isn't the most expensive. It's still Mycelia. But what happens at level 3 in gold? Oh, still Queen Mycelia. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I like Bakjira at level 3 too in gold. Mario, you're doing good. Dom, you're doing good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I'm a little late today. Slept in a little bit, then went for a run and was kind of just being lazy. I actually, because I'm hungry already, I'm hungry for lunch. So I was like, maybe I don't stream today. Maybe I'll just go and eat and get on with the rest of my day. But I missed you guys, so I wanted to come through and hang for a little bit. Like I said, I'm waiting for a lot of my cards to come back. So I had this death quest that I need to complete, but I'm still only in silver in terms of power, so I'm still waiting for a ton of power to come back through. Come back to me. It was 100 DEC for level 3 yesterday. Shoot. Hold on, let's see. I was looking at the US dollar equivalent, so I am not sure. Let's go BCX down. 100 DEC for level 3? Hey, look, you can get a level 4 right now for super cheap. 46? That's pretty good. People might have just scooped them up at these low prices, but that's not bad. So, Dom, I rent out my deck, making around 450 DEC per day. Nice, okay. Losing a little bit motivation for playing. Same here. Um, just being honest, it's one of those things where like I was grinding so hard for I was grinding so hard for my daily quest, and then you get like your daily quest rewards, and even in gold where I'm getting like a bunch of chests, sometimes it's just so garbage, and I'm just like, oh, I put in all this time, it wasn't really worth it. Like I'd rather put in 0 time and earn 500 DEC a day or whatever I was earning. Now again, that's different at the beginning of the season. I like playing beginning of the season, and then end of the season I like grinding higher up. So, but I feel like I can definitely understand the fatigue there, because obviously this game, I mean, I've been playing for 6-7 months now, and I was starting to wonder when it would lose its charm or its novelty. But there's still incentive to play, and there's still exciting things happening. So yeah, I don't know. It's a tough thing. It's a tough thing to balance. But now that tournaments are back, I am. Oh, speaking of which, I need to enter into this one before 1 o'clock. So I have about 2 hours. Do I have enough here? Oh, perfect. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Too much DEC drain? What do you mean by that? Are you talking about the price of DEC going down? Because that is definitely an issue. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, I don't have the power yet. I'm not going to have the power. I'm not going to have the power unless I go and rent something. Too much DEC drain from bots. That could definitely be happening. It probably is. It probably has been happening. The thing is, we haven't really felt it or the full brunt of it due to the fact that DEC rewards used to be so good. But you take a look at this. Now we're down technically. Down to under 0.0032, 0.0031. What's CoinGecko listing this as? Here's the other thing too. I don't know. I mean, if you've been following the chatter around, TerraBlock, I actually had like zero desire to put any more money into this because the fees are like way too high. So a part of it is just like I'm happy with what I have in. And this is for me, right? Not for everybody else. Like, obviously, if you want to put money in and you don't have anything in yet, go for it. But I'm just saying, like, for me, for example, right? Like, if I wanted to buy more DEC, which is not something I do, but let's say I wanted to buy more DEC and hold it, I would probably just buy it and hold it in my Binance Chain wallet rather than sending it in game, because I'll still get the benefits, right, of the airdrop as long as my wallet is connected. But then I don't have to worry about all these crazy fees. So now it's just like, okay, anytime I want more DEC, for example, right? And I haven't really been buying DEC. That's kind of against what I've been saying the entire time. When I'm accumulating more, so it's just whatever I get from rental or whatever I get from playing. But as the price of DEC goes down and closer to its peg, to me, there's a lot of risk off at that point. So if we get down into like the 0.002 somethings, that would definitely be interesting for me to watch. Where is the rest of the market at right now? Bitcoin's actually still at 39. Okay, so Clevin saying yesterday afternoon, 2 p.m. Central, renting legendary gold foil was so cheap, 20 DEC a day. Gonna hold this till end of season. All right, Clevin, that was a smart move. I hope it doesn't get canceled on you by any chance. That's the only thing. Like mid-season, you can definitely snipe some deals, and hopefully you get it from somebody who's not paying attention or cares. At 2 o'clock yesterday, because I'm Central Time too. At 2 o'clock yesterday, I was watching the new Batman movie. Anybody seen it? No spoilers. Don't worry, no spoilers. So me too. The first 3 days of the season it's okay to play, but after. Even in gold, making 10 DC game seems not worth it because you can just make more renting. Dom, I I've been doing that, or at least I did that last season, and then I started doing that this season. But I wanted to try and get into this tournament today, and it doesn't seem like I'm going to have enough power to do so in the next less than 2 hours here. Unless, let's go to my main deck. I don't think I'm going to get a lot of these cards back in terms of overall power for me. At least not enough to get like 100k more power. Because the thing is, it's an anytime tournament, so I'll have 24 hours to play, which means I should get all of these guys back. But, you know. But I'm curious, actually. So in my main deck, are these guys not playable for me? So someone like Zenith Monk or Tenyi Striker. Because they were played by somebody else, right? So actually, let me go see playable. Playable. Oh, no, I can play him. Okay. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I don't need... How much power do I need? I don't need 100k. I think it's only 75k to get to 127. Yeah, about 75k. So if you're shaking too many bots farming DEC rewards from the grind. Well, here's the thing. I don't like bots aren't going away. So they are very bot neutral. And to be honest with you, it's hard to make a policy that penalizes bots, right? Like it's just I just don't even know how you would do it. Because for example, like unless you just say nobody's allowed to have a secondary account, not even like multiple accounts, at which point I think that would turn a lot of people off to the game. Alex saying, game, if you want to get your money out, use B-Swap. It's the cheapest. I've never used B-Swap before. Is that connected to Hive Engine as well? So if I have money on Hive Engine. What tournaments you play, my friend? Crypto Crazy, what's going on? Long time. I'm trying to jump into these gold tournaments here. So specifically Modern, all the pointy things. Because there's one today that starts today, and then there's one in a couple of days. And, you know, the entry fee isn't too terrible. It's 6 SPS to enter, and there's only 155 people. So if I at least win my first match, or I guess it's not even like that since it's any time. But, you know, if I can win a decent amount of the matches, then like not coming in last, I should hopefully be in the 128 range. I think I can actually get into some of the silver ones too. It's just I need to remember the silver meta. Yeah, so something like Silver Shield Knights. This is going to be tomorrow, so hopefully I should be able to get into this by tomorrow. I just don't have the power right now. So yeah, I don't know. You know, I want things are just developing so slowly. And I get it, and I'm not trying to like throw the team like under the bus here or anything. It's like I get it. It's just I think the hype is just too much. Everybody's so excited about what is coming, but everything's just getting delayed massively. Like Modern and Wild, I've been waiting for that for 3 months now. Like I thought, at least not me, but it sounded like we were going to get that with it sounded like we were going to get it with the launch of Chaos Legion back in December, and then it got pushed to this month or this year in January. Then got pushed to February. Now, like I said, the last that we've heard is we hope we can get it out before Q1, so it may not even come out in March. I'm hoping that it does, but, you know, at this point I'm just like, meh. So, I often play in just the first 5 days. Fierce Chicken, really? So what do you do on the other days? Do you just rent out the cards? Dom, I have the same feeling. I start buying normal crypto every week now until new reward system. It's I don't know if... No, it definitely doesn't seem worth the grind. Again, I mean, that's just why I've been renting out my cards a little bit. I have missed tournaments, though, so I definitely want to try tournaments. And here's the thing. Playing, right, at least you still earn something. It's going to be small. But if you can at least do your quests every day, a lot of people look at that like a pack opening, right? Like it's it's gambling in the sense, or it's rolling the dice in a sense, because it's like, okay, well, if I can at least get it to my rewards, get however many rewards chests, I could get a gold foil legendary or a legendary or an epic or something, and have that be worth my time. But even still, like, a lot of the rewards cards are just in the gutter right now. So in a sense, like, I was thinking about if I wanted to like buy some of these rewards cards, like all these that are going for like 3 cents right now. I'm just like, oh, I could just sell, or not sell. I could just rent out my cards and literally buy hundreds of these every day or something, and then just be sitting on them. All right, so they slightly changed the rewards now. Money back for the last row, and much, much more rewards for the row before, if you know what I mean. Oh, tournament? No, I haven't. I didn't see that in the tournament. Let's see. Oh, money back for the last row. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, and much, much, much more. Okay, so yeah. Oh, wow. That's a 10x right there. So if you can be in the top half of players, then you'll get like a 10x on whatever you put in. But that's going to be tough. I don't know. I just want to play a tournament, get my cards back, and then see how it goes. Yes, they like the daily active users. I wonder how much. I wonder if there's a way we can tell how many bots are actually playing. I had this funny idea where I was like, you know what we can do is just organize like a Splinterlands day of rest. So it's just like, everybody just don't play for 24 hours and we'll see how many bots are there, because we can check the daily active users. But if like everybody agrees to like not play for 24 hours, it'd be interesting to see what happens. But yes, I can definitely see them liking the daily active users. I mean, look, this is, despite whatever reservations you might feel about the game, it is one of the more successful games across the blockchain space. And again, I look at the Warner Music sign off as a big cosign, because it's just like, they wouldn't be working with just anybody, unless there's a lot of stupid companies out there, big companies that get duped in the crypto world. But I would like to think that someone like Warner will at least do a little research. Yes, BSwap is connected. Agro is actually the biggest shareholder in BSwap, and it's the cheapest way to get money in the game. He is front running? That doesn't sound like a good thing. Harris, what's going on? Good morning. Not many people know about it. They don't advertise it. Getting a pack in my chest is worth it. I've not been playing as well. Just rented my cards out. Ooh, none of us are going to be playing. We're just going to be renting our cards out. To who? Who's renting the cards if nobody's playing? How do I find BSwap? It's not here. B token. Nope, not here. Let's see if it's in Hive Engine. B. I do 2 grind from 100 to 30 ECR 3 days, 2nd and 5th. I finished my... Okay. Wait, and then is that it? Fierce Chicken, then you're done? You're done for the season? I finished my quest today, and I got 1 DEC in the chest. Very fulfilling indeed. Oh, don't you just hate that? I remember I was opening a chest. It had 1 DEC, and I was like, this is awful. Like, this is as low as it gets. This is as like bad as it gets. And then I opened the next one, and it was 2 DEC, and I was like, oh, God, I hate this game sometimes. So Dom is saying the solution with bots can be when land is out, adding extra decisions for a human can be a good thing. Think about the other card games like Hearthstone or Runeterra. I do think, and even Nate was even kind of alluding to this, that the game is going to become a little bit more, maybe even significantly more complicated at that time once land is out, and if there's different rule sets and things like that. I mean, rule sets, any bot can make a change. And to be honest, I've never even interacted with bots outside of playing against them, so I don't even know how the bot thing works, to be honest with you. I'd actually be curious if anybody does run bots and wants to chat about it. I would just be curious to understand how that whole ecosystem works. Not that I want to run bots. To me, I can't even manage my own account, multiple accounts, so bots sound like a nightmare. I'm buying rewards cards right after the end of season with DEC earned. Yuki, nice plan. I know a lot of people botting. If we have 400 daily active users, players would be close to 35,000. Woo. That is a lot of bots. That's a lot of bots. I don't know. I mean, where are you getting this number from? 35. So here's the thing. 35K players, which I'm sure was a little bit higher in October, but I'm sure many people have fallen off. I guess I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, I guess I'm just trying to figure out like the best way to calculate that, you know? Look at tournaments. It feels like there are only 200 real people in game, and half of the real people have Splinterland's YouTube channel. Mario. Okay, that's not a bad idea. Let's go check it. So, actively in tournaments, there are not many players signed up for these tournaments. Actually, let's go to completed ones. So 264 is the highest number that I'm seeing here. 248, that's not as high. 248. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, it's just, you know, I always try to be honest here. It's just, it's a weird time in Splinterlands, because this thing is so wrapped up in crypto that like, there's just zero momentum right now. Like, okay, maybe like 1% momentum. And I know the team is working on some awesome stuff. It's just, you had Chaos Legion in January, and everybody got super excited, super hyped about it. You had Waka that came out a couple weeks ago in February. And now it's like the last couple of town halls have been very non-specific, right? Like a lot of the stuff that when I do my 5 biggest takeaways, I feel like I'm reaching. I'm just like, okay, well, this sounds interesting, but you know, there's no like concrete things that we can like really discuss. Like, oh, land is coming at this point, or Modern Wild is coming at this point, or whatever. Mitchell, what's going on? Good to see you here, buddy. I'm only renting out like 7K power. I don't rent as much as I used to. There you go. Fierce Chicken. Yeah, I rent out my cards, lol, though. Sometimes I play the daily quest if I had the summoner for it. You know, Fierce Chicken, what I was thinking about was... the problem is when I rent out my cards, I lose all my power, so then I go down to like bronze or like silver, which I know other people are playing at, but it's just like... What I could do if I'm playing at those levels is rent, like, for example, if I had a fire deck or fire quest, if I'm getting like 500 DEC from rentals, I can take, you know, a small amount of DEC. Let's see how much is like a Jotun, for example. How much would Jotun cost actually for? This is not rent. Yeah, see, like I could rent this. I could rent Jotun for 30 DEC, complete my quest, but then I'm playing with like a level 1 Jotun, which might be okay in silver, but definitely not in gold. So I don't know. Yeah, rent out my cards. Alex sent you links. They use a program. Wait, Alex, what did you send me links to? Oh, for B-Swap? I think I can get to B-Swap from here, right? Oh no, never mind. Where's BXT? Maybe BXT has the link here. bswap.dcity. What? bswap is a D-City thing? So there's a 0.25% fee here, which is the same as tribal decks. Are there decent rewards here? Huh? There's actually, wait, this is, is this 100 and, oh my gosh, look at this. The liquidity, these pools are tiny, I think. Or is this missing a decimal point? No, never mind. This one's pretty high. 3.5 million swap.hive. Like there's a ton of rewards here. Average APR is 4.498. BXT APR 26%. All right, BSwap looks interesting. I know people with 200 bots per person. How do you know all these people, Fierce Chicken? Are they part of like the community there that you're working with? Mitchell, you ran your first tournament and got 18th overall. Congratulations, out of 250. Harris, I bought. Haha, don't shame me. No, there's no bot shaming here. I want to learn, right? I want to learn what this, because it's a very like mysterious part of Splinterlands, and a lot of it is honestly like taboo because many people are very anti-bot, right? But you know, I'm with the team on the thing. Like, it's just I want to be able to play whenever I want to play, and until and unless they have some kind of PvE system, bots work very nicely for that. And I think once they put in the bronze nerfs, which I know it sucked for everybody, right? But as soon as they took rewards out for bronze 3 and required what is that called? Required power, right? Because in bronze 3 you don't need any power, I think. Yeah, you don't need any power here, but starting in bronze 2, then I was like, okay, that's fine, because every account, bot or human, needs to have power. So they either need to buy that power or they need to rent that power, which means as the game scales up, again, regardless of bots or humans, they will need to get some kind of power, meaning they will interact with the economy, meaning that the cards as an asset will be deflationary in that sense, or collection power, I should say, is deflationary in that sense. You take my cards back a day before you play. Okay, hold on. So Harris is saying, don't bot shame me. I just thought I could play multiple accounts, but I can't. I do play manual from time to time, but my bots are harmless. Just bronze 2 earning 50 DEC per season. I mean, it's better than nothing. I have two other accounts that are like literally just sitting idle right now. And I don't have the time to play them, nor do I don't really even have the motivation to play them because I don't have the leveled up cards for that. Like I'm trying to max my deck for gold, and then maybe if I were to do that, then I could start maxing out secondary, silver decks or something. But right now, there's just like no incentive for me to play in bronze. But Harris, would love to chat with you more on that. Until it's illegal, I don't think anyone should be bot shamed. Exactly. There's no bot shaming here. We are all just learning. We don't do it because we are lazy. I have to work right now. Night shift. Have fun, guys. See you to the moon at one point. All right, Dom. It was good to chat with you, man. We'll definitely catch up soon. Yes, it's a super tedious thing to do. You have to rent the cards of each bot. All they do is auto fight with a set kind of cards. At least that's what I know. Bots let me buy Harclaw for under $3. I feel like bronze nerf only hurt real players. Most botters just delegate power. It definitely hurt real players, but it hurt bots too. Because at that point, Sean, bots were no longer scalable, right? Like you cannot make infinite amounts of money. And obviously you can't do that anyway, but like it's not infinitely scalable where every bot would therefore get you more. You would have to get something. You'd have to get some kind of power. Whether that's like a couple legendaries or whatever the case is for 1,000, you'd need to get something just in order to run. Just in order to run bots. So the thing is, like, I look at this and I'm just like, okay, I have 2 accounts. Is it a viable business for me to run bots, right? Like, I don't even know how much bots cost, to be honest. And like I said, I'm not really thinking about it. It's more of a thought experiment to explore what is the incentive here. Because if you can understand people's incentives, then you can hopefully understand how to maybe disincentivize bots to a certain extent. But Ian, I agree with you. Without bots, matchmaking would take a lot longer. And as it is, I'm already impatient. When I hit battle, I want to fight someone. I just don't like when they get leaderboard rewards. That seems shady, like some kind of TOS violation. So last season, when they were talking about this, I mean, everybody was up in arms around those. I don't even know if they were bots, but it was a collection. It was a collection power thing where they, 3 accounts by one person, Zekio, did not have the power to stay in there, but still got the leaderboard rewards. To me, that has to be fixed like ASAP. Again, I'm not a programmer. I'm not a developer. So I look at that. I'm just like, that seems like a small bit of code that you would need to adjust, but I'm completely ignorant when it comes to coding and all that. But even if it's not, I think, it needs to be fixed. It needs to be fixed in the next 8 days here. Because if that happens again, people were pissed last time, and I get it. I'm not fighting for leaderboards, but that's clearly against the kind of ethos of what leaderboards and being top ranked is about. And if I was in like that, just the second or third or fourth spot out of leaderboards, I'd be so mad. I'd be so mad. Sean, if they're irritating in ranked, but agree matchmaking would take longer. I also agree that bot accounts win tournaments. How do bots win tournaments though? I feel like tournaments are very specific. They made 7 million more packs for Chaos than they needed. That's our biggest issue at the moment. Well, Alex, I disagree there. They made enough packs to survive through the next bull run. And again, I don't know if that bull run's coming this year or in 2025. But, the packs are meant to last for a while due to that. But in a sense, it's fine because, I don't even have a maxed out deck yet. I don't even have a maxed out gold deck. So I want cards to be cheap for a hot minute here. Clevin, if I use bots, I will give account keys. That's scary for me. I could lose my account. Yeah, as Clevin, I have no idea. I have no idea how bots work, but maybe somebody can answer your question. So I think that with the way global conflict and everything, global markets are right now, I don't see any kind of rally happening anytime soon. So if that is the case, I can only see us going further and further down as more and more packs are opened. So we haven't even hit 4 million packs opened yet. And once more and more packs get open, I really think you will start to see some of these cards just hit real floor prices. Now, when could that potentially happen? If there's no bull run. I've talked about this before, but July is going to be a very important time, July and August, because it is going to be the end of the airdrop. And at that point, people who are holding on to packs, right? I have a couple hundred packs. There will be no more incentive. So how many people are going to be like, okay, well, I'm no longer getting airdropped packs or airdropped SPS from the packs. So either I hold it and wait for Chaos Legion to sell out, and at this rate, Chaos Legion will not sell out in 2022, right? Or some people might roll the dice and say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just take my chances and see if I can get a gold foil legendary when opening a pack. So I think we're gonna see a lot more packs get opened after the airdrop. Oh, I got a lot of chat to catch up with here. So Ian saying, Alex, I disagree. 15 packs is perfect. I buy about 20 packs a week, sometimes more. It's about 80% packs and 20% direct purchases on cards. All right, Ian. Ian's got a strategy. He's going with it. Bots can't play tournaments in brawls. Okay. Thank you, Patrick. I've never done a brawl, guys, so that's something I will have to get into so that I can speak to it here, because people always ask me and I feel bad. I'm buying vouchers. They're cheap. I think some people are just use bots as a reason why they can't place on leaderboards. I know real players who just play 5 accounts one day each to get leaderboards. Actually, that's a good way to do it. You play like one account, you just grind it all the way down, and then you like jump to the next account and to the next account. But then I would have to own like a ton more cards, because I it's hard for me to like play in it's hard for me to play in different leagues. I see bots similar to mining Bitcoin. Just set and forget it. The bot I'm using is free, just the electricity cost. Okay. I use it so that by the end of the season, my accounts reach silver 3. I mean, then it becomes worth it, because look, by the end of season in silver 3, you're getting what? 12 loot chests? That's pretty good. Clevin, just your posting key. It's similar to having a scholar. A scholar that never gets tired. So I'm curious, what is the incentive then? Because how are you? Who is making money from this bot? Who's offering you this service for free? You know what I'm saying, Harris? Again, we're just trying to understand the economics here. Who would be offering this kind of service? Stock market should be down this week. You've been shorting the market. What pound? What LB? What do you mean? No shame, just love. Aftersound Gaming. Can I share a Splinter Talk link? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. I don't know how YouTube is. There's no like moderation here, so I think links are okay. Oh, for leaderboards. I don't know why. I looked at LB. LB is leaderboards, not pounds. I took that as weight too. Bots only play ranked. Great time to be stacking. The rally will happen when it happens. Gathering the magic. Good to see you. Yeah, again, guys, I look at this as like accumulation period, right? So it's not the perfect parallel, but it's as close as we're going to get. I look at it as something like the rest of crypto or Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin is the safest thing in the crypto space for obvious reasons. It's fully decentralized. And if you're just stacking sats, you know that one day it's going to hit astronomical levels again, right? Like 2021 did not hit where everybody thought it was going to hit, but you know, that's just what it is. But at some point it's going to surprise everyone and shoot up again. But here's the thing, that may not happen until after the next halving, and it may not be to the same degree, right? Like we may have to, everybody was saying, oh, we're going to hit 100K in 2021. Didn't happen. Maybe we'll hit it by 2025, right? But you know, things might just be a little bit slower than everybody's expecting. I have over 500 packs I'm holding just for airdrops. Smart move. Yeah, I don't even have a desire to buy packs. I have been selling my vouchers every single day for more SPS. And even though like voucher prices are in the absolute gutter right now, to me, I just view them like there's nothing that I'm interested in. Yes, granted, there might be some cool promo thing in the future. And, you know, if I decide to go for it, would it be nice to have the vouchers? Sure. But I guess I'm kind of banking on the fact that I can buy vouchers at a later time, and maybe I'll have to pay a little bit more for them. But right now, vouchers sitting in my account get me nothing. So therefore, I would rather turn them into SPS and stake them for more SPS staking rewards and more vouchers every single day. So, I mean, I have about like 100 vouchers that I'm just sitting on, but that's like the limit. I don't want to really have a lot more than that. I'm just curious to see what other kinds of like potions or other things like with the voucher store. Again, another thing that has been talked about for months and we don't have. So I've bought 163, opened them all. So far, it's too hard to hold on to them. It's getting easier to hold as I get closer to maxing my deck for silver. Ian, yeah, once you're at a decent spot, like for me, obviously I'm close to maxing for gold. I have like zero desire to open packs now because pack value is straight in the trash. Leaderboard should be based on owned CP. Really gathering the magic? Then a lot of people would be disincentivized to go for leaderboards because they don't because they don't, they can't rent their way there. So I feel like you got to be able to rent it, but you do have to hold that rental through the end of season. EFL, that's a good strategy. Yep. Same. I had all my accounts in Silver 3 as well. Bot programmers sometimes charge peeps to set up the bot. Ah, okay. Rift Watcher is going to be 100% vouchers. I don't know. I mean, again, we have all of this incomplete. We have all this incomplete information. So Rift Watchers, I've heard from Aggro directly in a town hall say that he wants to be 100% vouchers, but he doesn't know if it's going to be like 80% vouchers or whatever percentage vouchers. The only numbers that I heard him say literally were 80% or 100%. So I don't know if he's going to win that fight, right? I don't like whoever he's arguing with to get it to 100, or if somebody else is going to push back and make it 80%, or somebody's going to push back and make it 50%. Also, I have no idea when Rift Watchers is coming out now, because if Chaos is selling this slowly, I don't know that they want to have 2 packs out for that long. So here's the timeline that I see, and I've been saying this for a bit, right? Anybody thinking that we're going to get Rift Watchers in June, I think, is nuts. I think we won't see Rift Watchers until Q3, maybe even like late Q3. So after the SPS airdrop ends, maybe like August, unless something changes again, right? Unless something changes, I'm just basing this off of all of the delays that we've been seeing so far, right? So for example, modern format is still not here yet. It looks like it's going to get delayed maybe 4 months if we get it by next month. So anybody who's waiting on Land, I don't think Land's coming out until the end of the year. We might get like some sneak peeks of it over the next couple of months. But, it was interesting. I was following the Mav chat and everyone's saying, oh, everybody's going to be so disappointed with V1 of Land, right? The first version that comes out, because there's all these high hopes right now. And, it's going to take time for the developers to like really not just program this, but then test it out and make sure it all makes sense. But, yeah, Mario, you're asking for some hopium. I don't have any hopium for you. Also, this is not a hopium channel. This is a we keep it real channel here. Again, I remain bullish. I remain very, very bullish on Splinterlands long term. I think that this is a game that will survive bear markets and has a team that is really putting something awesome together. I love the fact that they have become a little bit more corporate, right? Not in a corporate sense, but the fact that they're very organized and the inner workings of the team. They show us like all these different departments now that are really trying to fire on all cylinders. I think that that's incredibly important to have. So this is being run like a business, is being run like a company, rather than just some like side crypto project that nobody like, you don't know the founders, or you don't know what's going to happen, or a rug pull or something. So I have a lot of confidence in that. It's just I don't have a lot of confidence in where the market is going. And the game, to be honest, is not good enough to attract people in a bear market, right? Like they're doing a lot of advertising now, and they're doing all like, but it's just if the way that the tokenomics are set up, if people are playing this game to earn something, the rewards are really down at the moment, right? As opposed to where they were in October, November last year, like people were making bank on just playing a couple of matches a day. So that unfortunately means that the game is very, very tied to where the rest of the crypto market is. And as I said, I don't see the crypto market doing anything fun this year. Let me rephrase that. If global conflict continues, if like this rampant inflation, whatever continues, like people are just not going to be focused on games. Now, P2E could be interesting and buck the trend, right? But I don't know. I feel like people have bigger things to worry about, and rightfully so. And I'm talking about like casual players, right? So, and I don't know. I'm not even saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying casual players. Everybody falls in a different place on the spectrum. All right, Harris. The bot I'm using has a free plan and a paid plan. The free plan is good for people who have 1 to 7 accounts. The more you have, if you have more, you have to pay. It's on $1 per account per month. Okay, gotcha. Thank you for explaining that. Rift Watchers is SPS for sure. Probably vouchers for pre-sale. They want to use vouchers for promotions. I only get 0.01 voucher a day. I mean, look, I think it's probably a decent time to buy vouchers. I mean, they're back down to $1, close, maybe even under $1 at some point. I just don't have any value for them right now. And I know I preach think long term here. But I like things working for me. I like earning something from them, and vouchers sitting in my account don't do that. So I would rather be turning that into SPS because I'm more bullish on SPS than anything else. And long-term bullish. I still believe SPS can go down to 5 cents. So just being honest with you. I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't. I hope we go up to $1 tomorrow. But I just don't like. Again, I don't know that Bitcoin has made everybody feel maximum pain. So, you know, if Bitcoin goes back down, retraces below 30K, alts are already bleeding. They're already bleeding. Can you imagine how much more they can bleed? Buy vouchers now. You need them in the future. What if the next Waka card requires 100 plus vouchers? It probably will. I think Waka set a tone for what you can expect from these promo cards. So, for example, but here's the thing, 500 vouchers times 500 copies available, right? So that was 250 vouchers, 250,000 vouchers. If you divide that by 20,000 vouchers that are airdropped every single day, that's less than 2 weeks worth of vouchers that got scooped up. So I guess what I'm saying, in a grand sense, it's not a lot. So I wonder if things might cost even more vouchers in the future, right? Because they're not running these types of promotions every 2 weeks to use up the vouchers. They're not even running it every month. In fact, I don't know that we're going to get another promo card until the second half of the year. Patrick Yellow, you think in August as well. Rift vouchers will be SPS for sure, and voucher may be required. Might be 1 voucher per pack plus $5 in SPS. Yeah, that's why again, I'm just trying to accumulate as much SPS as I can, because SPS is down a lot. People think that SPS is going to go up because of Rift watchers. It could, but I would bet you that most of the people that are going to be buying a ton of Rift Watchers packs, they own the SPS that they're planning to spend right now, or they're accumulating it right now. And as you can see from the SPS price, that hasn't really changed much. If anything, it's been kind of going down since last month. If CP is required to be owned to place in leaderboards, this is going to be a whale game instead of a skill game. Yep, Fierce Chicken, I agree. That's what makes the rental market so valuable. And actually, the rental market is what made me very excited about this game, because I was like, okay, anybody can literally come in, rent out an awesome deck, and place on leaderboards, earn some rewards. There are a lot of people way better at the game than I am, way smarter than me, who were renting cards and churning it, right? They would rent 300 DEC worth every day, but they would earn 500 DEC per day. And to me, I'm just like, okay, well, that's the beauty of the system. Everybody's winning here, right? The renters, the landlords. So how that looks now, it should be actually even more lucrative, technically, because the asset prices are down. I was renting Jotens for 100 DEC a day when DEC was a penny. That's $1. Now Jotun's going for 30 DEC, and this is just level 1 Jotun, but 30 DEC a day, and DEC is 1/3 of a penny. But again, rewards are down quite a bit. So I really hope the rewards economy thing comes out before the airdrop ends. But I don't know. It just seems like a lot of stuff is being held off until the airdrop. On a different note, I am level 48 in Rising Star, 2 more levels from Millionaire card. Nice. Ooh, actually, I got some extra star bits here. Let's push those out. Maybe I should take some of my. I should take some of my Splinterlands assets and turn them into star bits. Wouldn't be the worst thing. I just don't. I'm not even close to 1 million star bits though. Am I getting these? Hold on. I was testing out some of the liquidity pools the other day, but I don't think I'm earning 1.29. What does it say I'm supposed to get? Yeah, I'm definitely not earning these rewards. It's kind of annoying. But I'm about 60k star bits right now if I were to pull this out of the pool. So not quite there yet. I definitely have the levels for it. But for people who are like playing at like the higher levels, I'm just curious how people who are earning 100,000 star bits per day, that sounds insane. But like 100,000 star bits per day times 0.0025, is that what it is? .0024. It's $24 a day. That's not bad. I mean, you gotta like invest a little bit and level up, but you know. You will get there, bro. Prepare for that 1 million star bits while you wait. By the way, one of my vids finally got 1,000 views first time. Hey, congratulations, Furious Chicken. Amazing. My videos don't even get 1,000 views. So you can see how many players are playing the game. If you just look at how many people are watching the channel. Actually, no, my channel's not a good proxy for that. You should probably look at Dwayne's or Bulldog's channels. I think they're probably the bigger, or the not bigger, but biggest creators in the space. Saying the rental market made me fall in love with this game. It still separates it from other NFT games. Yeah, the market just made sense. So Mario, very bullish still. I will enjoy the process very much, watching new things get added and stuff. At the same time, we can learn something about business. Everything we learn in here will have value. I agree. I mean, again, I am so bullish on this game. I can't tell you. It sounds like I'm being a bear, but I'm really just trying to be realistic with you guys. Because again, YouTubers get a bad rep for like getting shit wrong all the time. And while I never intended to be a YouTuber, this is kind of what I'm doing now, at least in regards to this game. So the last thing I want to do is be telling you guys that SPS is going to $1 this year. Make sure you load your bags up. So I do believe in SPS long term. I do believe in a lot of the assets within this game long term. But I think you just got to look at things critically. I mean, look, I love Bitcoin. I'm so bullish on Bitcoin. I'm so disappointed we didn't hit like euphoria levels last year. But that also made me realize that, like, okay, well, macroeconomic factors are going to play into crypto, and now crypto gaming in a sense too, right? Because this is what differentiates crypto gaming from the rest of like gaming itself. And I don't know if and when crypto gaming will be able to decouple itself, or if specific games will be able to truly decouple themselves. Because here's the thing. What are the top games out there that people play? Fortnite, Dota, you name it, whatever the game is. It's if the market tanks, or if there's global conflict, less people aren't playing something like Fortnite. There's like no less incentive to play Fortnite. It's treated more as like escapism and, you know, just something for people to do. But when you add money into it, into crypto gaming, so something like Splinterlands, all of a sudden it's just like, well, I'm putting my time and energy here because I like the game, but also because I'm earning something. But how many people in this chat today have said like, I'm like playing is meh. I'm just renting out my cards now. Like I've made videos on it. So, you know, that would obviously change if DEC was worth a penny, right, or back up to a penny, and there was a ton of DEC being printed every single day. They have high fans plus spam 5-minute missions. They have high fans plus spam 5-minute missions, but the 5-minute missions don't get you anything here. It gets you like 50. It gets you like 50 star bits or something like that. Or am I like understanding something wrong here? Maybe do you get more star bits at like these higher missions or higher levels? Thing is, that video is not a Splatoon's video. It's my intro to Rising Star. Rising Star is gonna steal the spotlight. It's good. So as a channel, it's good to diversify Fierce Chicken. You don't want to just be a Splinterlands channel. I mean, you can be. I think this game is still the biggest, but you know, I have fun covering other games. Sorry, I shouldn't say I have fun covering other games. I have fun exploring other games, right? Like, so DeFi Kingdoms is still something that like I follow. Decrops is something that is there. I'm curious to see what the next what beta will bring. But it's just like literally watching plants grow. It's just the digital version of it. So, you know, I don't know how much fun being a farmer is, but Loppy Lup, best content. Oh, thank you, Loppy Lup. They need PvE or world boss in Splinterlands. PvE would be huge, and PvE I think would curb. Well, I don't know. PvE might encourage more bots, but it would definitely encourage people to play longer if there was something that they were playing towards. So this game has so much to expand to. Like, there's like the possibilities are literally endless. It's just a matter of the team getting everything in place, and now that they do, right? That was one of my takeaways from the town hall. I don't think I listed it, but just another takeaway from the town hall was just the fact that like it takes time to like onboard people and get them ready. And now, you know, they have people working on land full time. They have people working on all these different parts of the game full time. So, you know, I think 2022 can be a great year for Splinterlands. But this is what I'm trying to say. There's a difference here. I think 2022 can be a great year for Splinterlands, but I don't know if it's going to be a great year for Splinterlands assets, meaning that I don't know that card prices are going to shoot up. I don't know that SPS or DEC are going to shoot back up, because those are very, very much dominated by the general market, right? And what's happening in global macroeconomic markets too. But Splinterlands can still put out a ton of cool features and add so much to this game. And again, this is what I'm saying. It's the beauty of like being close or following closely with everything that's happening. You can just keep accumulating. Just keep accumulating. Keep leveling up your deck. And you know, as more and more cool stuff comes in. Yeah, will they add the Silas as a card? I don't think so. I have, in fact, remember hearing that they don't plan on it. Need Gladius type cards for ranked battles where you have 1% chance of getting a card when you win a battle. What? Really? Only available at silver and above to help against bots. I'm not familiar with Gladius cards. Sorry, man. See, I have none here. None owned, none playable. Wait. Oh. I was like, you can't buy Gladius packs, right? I need to chat with Ashes and see what we're going to do with the guild here. We're getting closer to... Yeah. Cards can't be traded or sold. I want to buy more packs, but then gas is almost $4 a gallon. Oh, man. Yep. You can buy a gallon of gas, or you can buy a pack of cards. I don't know. I have like I mean I'm sitting on a good amount of packs. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, chaos packs are back up. These were under $3 yesterday, so somebody could have made a nice small flip if you grabbed them under $3. Coin Gecko. Let's see. Where's Hive? Is Hive up today? Hive is actually down today. That's crazy how much these things like pump and dump. It's just up and down, up and down. Walking is underrated by packs. Walking is good for you too. So there you go, Ian. Yuki, I like the accumulation phase. I can't wait for the time when DC goes around the peg and we can upgrade the guild building so much easier. It will be cheaper. I wonder if maybe that's not that I'm necessarily waiting for that, but yeah, I even now I feel like I'm paying 3x for the price of like guild upgrades and things. Plus, this game feels like it's on hold until the airdrop ends. I don't know why, but I just feel like everything is just on hold until after the airdrop ends, because that's going to change so much. It's going to shake a lot more people out, because then a lot of people who are here just to like hold DEC, they're no longer going to be here anymore. And if you saw the video that I just posted, like DEC is still getting you 100% return with maybe a 60% risk, but you know, it's not terrible. My goal, and even though I'm not even doing this anymore, because I was selling my vouchers to buy cards initially. But my goal is to hopefully have a maxed out Chaos Legion deck by the time Rift Watchers comes out. And that is mainly just by sniping cards off the market, but I've been really bad about that lately. So even like summoners, for example, I need how many more? This is what, 48 B6. I only need 12 more. Like I could buy one per day. Also summoner prices are down. I don't know if you saw this, but check it out. Everything is under $4. Remember when Obsidian was like $6? So part of me is also waiting, because it's like, I don't know. I think we're gonna feel maximum pain in July and August once the end of the airdrop. Everybody's gonna be opening up cards. They just want to get some value out of it, or opening up packs. They just want to get some kind of value, and maybe at that point we're gonna see some sub $2 or maybe even $1 summoners. That could be interesting. Where's SPS? Is SPS tanking today too? Okay, SPS is in the green on the 24. It was DEC that was down. And starting January, so if things get cheap, it'll be new for me. I buy as much as possible. All in technically. Started playing as investor strictly, but really got addicted to the loop and play lots. Yeah, so Ian, I'm the same way as you, except I got started maybe about 5 months earlier, towards the end of August. I came in as an investor, saw the ridiculous APRs, and then tried the game and got hooked. Now, the good thing, or at least what I feel proud of, is that I didn't buy any cards. I didn't spend money on any or many cards last year on the market, and the market was like super hot, and I was still dumb in the sense that like, well, no, I'm sorry. I actually did buy. I bought a bunch of. I bought a bunch of cards actually. I bought all those O'Shaughnessy's, but I didn't buy them for my deck. I bought them because I looked at them and said, okay, well, these are good long-term investments. I was wrong. Actually, I could still be right, but I was wrong about short-term. That, you know, buying O'Shaughnessy's for like $40, and now they're like going for what, less than $5. But my point with that was I wasn't like worried about leveling up my deck at that point. I really waited until Chaos Legion to do it, which I'm happy about. The only thing I'm sad about is that I sold so much SPS. Like every day, however much SPS I was getting, I would sell half of it and buy rewards cards. Now, granted, SPS was worth more at the time, but so were the rewards cards. So I wasn't really like, I was like actualizing some profit, but I also was paying like a premium for the rewards card. So I don't feel like I actually came away on top. Okay, do I have enough power yet? I'm not going to have enough power to get into this tournament unless I rent something. Maybe it'd be worth it to rent something. Let's see. Oh, this is going to be a good amount of DEC, right? I don't even play with Caladium, though. Whatever. If I don't make it in time for the tournament, that's fine. All right, guys. I am starving right now, so I'm going to go grab some food. But as always, it was super fun to chat with you guys. I'll be back on Tuesday, and we can chat some more about how bullish / bearish we are. I'm just kidding. Like I said, I'm very bullish on the game. But we are in an incredibly boring period, not just in Splinterlands, but crypto in general. So let's go ahead. Everybody feel free to throw in your in-game username into the chats. And if you can, just put the little @ symbol. And I will send you all a little DEC for closing out the stream with me. Let's see here. Having lunch now. Homemade chipotle. Oh, that sounds delicious. Ooh. I'm going to have some like... I don't know what I'm going to do. I just know that I can't think. I'm getting that hangry moment. Maybe that's why I'm so bearish right now. Because I'm just hangry. I'll stream after I eat next time. And all of a sudden I'll be like, yo, SPS to $1. Let's go. No, I'm just messing with you guys. I hope. I'm hopeful that SPS can reach these crazy heights that people want it to. So to hit $1 with the current market cap would make us like what, roughly 500 million. And then if we were to hit $10, well, there's just too much. Fully diluted valuation is 350 million as it is. But we're not going to get all the tokens until like 2026. We need more apes than bears and bulls right now. Apes are a short thing. Short-term solution. I mean, here's the thing. If I see a bunch of apes coming in, I will definitely dump some of my SPS just to realize some things. Or realize some profit. And I'm not even in the profit. I mean, maybe, but... you know, I bought a good chunk of SPS at 80 cents. So that was when I was feeling the FOMO, right? I saw us hit $1 and then we had a 20% correction down to 80 cents. And I was like, okay, here's where we ape in. Let's go. Right. And you can see how that turned out for me. Now that we're at 11 cents. So I'm kind of just sitting on that. I am earning, so it's nice. And I do get vouchers out of it, which is great. But I almost wish that I had bought that same dollar amount today than I did when it was 80 cents. Thank you for streaming. Have you seen the accidental Splinterlands whale video? Oh, I did. Like like how I became a whale overnight, which much love to the guy. Like I was really happy to hear his story about how, you know, he's going through some health issues and came out the other side and is doing better now and on the road to recovery. And I love how Splinterlands changed his life, but it was a little misleading of a title. It was not overnight. It was I started this thing, and 3 years later I woke up, and now it's worth a lot more, which anybody can do, right? Everybody, if you were to literally stop playing today, right, just whatever assets you have, and then come back in 3 years, you probably have a similar story. That's all I'm saying. But again, happy for him, and I think if anything, that goes to prove the long-term value of holding assets and believing in the team and just working through this. So we're going through a weird period right now, but you can be sure that crypto is going to have its ups and downs, and crypto gaming even more specifically will have its ups and downs over the next 3 years. But I think I can confidently say that I'm very bullish on the team and where things are going. Who knows what's going to happen with Warner Music and all this other fun stuff in a couple of months or a couple of years. That could really bring the player base up. That could bring the value of assets up, all that. So Furious Chicken. Oh, Furious Chicken, thank you for the super chat. I almost forgot that I get these. I appreciate you, brother. I'm super hungry. Here's your Topsy Log Fund. Oh, it is Sunday. Sunday is the big breakfast day. Although it's already past noon here, so I gotta go. I gotta go eat. What's the title? I want to watch it. Ian, I think it's like How I Became a Splinterlands Whale Overnight. It's like 30 minutes long, so it's a good short movie. It's like 30 something minutes long. He did get into some interesting strategies about flipping packs, but it's one of those things, like if you're willing to take a 25% loss on packs and you have you have that, then more power to you. Go for it. He's also very big on holding DEC, which again I've softened my stance on DEC now, obviously because DEC's crashed, but for me the play has always been SPS. So was that Plato's video because he became a whale because he owned the OG Splinterlands account? No, it wasn't Plato's. It was Matt something. In connection to that, what did you think of his financial advice? Unlike other YouTubers, he actually said this is financial advice. Yeah. Well, that's okay. So YouTubers say not financial advice because we don't want anybody to hold us financially responsible. So I don't know if Matt was just joking or not. I mean, I don't know. But like, here's the thing, right? Like, for those outside of the U.S., it might be a little bit more difficult to understand. Within the U.S., everybody sues everybody. It's a weird thing. Thankfully, I've never been sued, but I've also never done anything that was sue-worthy, I guess, or lawsuit-worthy. So it's just like, if somebody wanted to come after him because he's saying that this is financial advice, listen to me and go do this, and somebody comes back and says, well, I did this, I lost a ton of money, you said it was financial advice, you're not even a real financial analyst or like certified in anything, I'm going to sue you, that'd be a problem. Now, granted, people could come to my channel and say the same thing, or any channel, even if they say not financial advice. But financial advice, saying not financial advice is just like a way to protect yourself. To summarize, he basically said sell everything and put in the DEC and LPs until we have the SPS airdrop. Yeah, I just we're much closer to the end of the airdrop now, so the risk on DEC is still too high for me. I don't mind holding it now, but I'm not like trading all my assets for it. You know what I mean? Oh, Lordo, what's going on? Okay, wait. Everybody gave me their in-game usernames already, right? I totally stayed on a little bit longer than I was planning to. I can't justify selling. Just want to buy later. Yeah, that's probably a good way to put it. Like, I would only sell... Again, I struggle with how to like realize profits from the game and make it something that's actually viable. So selling, I can say it's easy to take some off the top or take some risk off the board if SPS pumps. But when I'm there, emotions and FOMO and euphoria might get the better of me. I'm human. So it's easy to say it now, but you never know. I bought like 500 SPS for 10 cents each. There you go. Well, you're already in the profit. You're already up like 10%. How did you get it that low? Okay, guys, I'm going to hop off here. Have an awesome rest of your day. For those of you who, if you have not put your in-game username in, throw it in, and I will send you a little DEC to thank you for closing out the stream. Oh, you're keeping it liquid just for that? So I unstake every week. That's just kind of my game plan. So I always have some that'll be available. And hopefully, you know, if SPS pumps, it won't just like pump and dump within a couple of days. It could, definitely. But hopefully it'll fall within like a range of time that I'll be able to have some SPS available. All right, cool. I will catch you guys all in the next video. I will see you around the game. Don't worry, if you miss me, there'll be some more content coming in later. But I got to go eat. I'm hungry. But have an awesome rest of your weekend, guys. And for those of you on the other side of the world, where it is already Monday, I hope you have a great week. I got here and you leave. I know, dude. I'm sorry. You did catch me late. Although I was streaming a lot later today than I normally do. So I don't know if this is going to be the new time or what. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. All right. Peace.